Imagine a city, but not on Earth, a city so massive it could hold millions of people floating among the stars. Science fiction? Maybe for now. But with technology advancing faster than ever, the idea of a megacity in space isn't as impossible as it sounds. Could we really build one? What would it take, and more importantly, would it be worth it? Let's find out. Earth is getting crowded. By the end of the century, our population could surpass 10 billion. Cities are expanding, natural resources are running low, and climate change is making parts of the planet unlivable. So, what if we looked beyond Earth? A space megacity could provide limitless land, clean energy, and access to the vast resources of space. But before we start designing floating skyscrapers, we need to answer a big question. Where would we even build this city? A megacity needs stability, resources, and gravity, but space isn't exactly hospitable. Here are our best options. Low Earth orbit, LEO, close to home, easy access to Earth, but constantly bombarded by space debris. The Moon, a solid surface to build on, rich in minerals like helium-3 for fusion energy, but low gravity and extreme temperatures would make construction difficult. Mars, already a top candidate for colonization, has a thin atmosphere and surface water, but it's too far for easy travel. O'Neill cylinders, giant rotating space stations, artificial gravity through rotation, complete control over the environment. But building one would require an unprecedented amount of resources. No matter where we build, one thing is clear: it won't be easy. A space megacity would be the most ambitious engineering project in history, and here's why. Building materials. Transporting materials from Earth would be expensive. We'd need to mine asteroids or 3D print structures using lunar or Martian soil. Gravity. Humans evolved under Earth's gravity. Without it, our bodies weaken. Space stations would need to rotate to create artificial gravity. Radiation. Space is filled with deadly cosmic rays. We'd need thick shielding or build the city underground on the Moon or Mars. Food and water. Shipping supplies from Earth isn't sustainable. We'd have to farm in space, recycling water and growing food in artificial biospheres. If we solve these challenges, the next step is powering the city. A megacity needs a massive energy supply. Here's how we could power it. Solar power satellites. Giant solar farms in space could beam energy back to the city using microwaves or lasers. Nuclear fusion. If we crack the code of fusion energy, we could have an unlimited power source using hydrogen from asteroids, helium-3 from the Moon. The Moon has a rare isotope, helium-3, that could fuel future fusion reactors. With unlimited energy, our city could sustain millions of people. But how would they live, work, and survive? What would daily life be like in a space megacity? Picture this. You wake up in a glass-domed apartment, Earth rising in the distance. You take a magnetic train to work, passing by floating hydroponic farms where food is grown. On the weekend, you visit an artificial beach in a climate-controlled environment. To keep people safe and healthy, the city would need artificial gravity, no more floating around, clean, recycled air, oxygen generated by plants and algae farms, smart infrastructure, robots handling dangerous tasks while AI manages life support systems. It sounds like a utopia, but what about the economy? For a space megacity to thrive, it needs to pay for itself. Here's how it could make money. Space mining. Asteroids contain gold, platinum, and rare metals worth trillions. Manufacturing. Zero gravity allows for better materials, like perfect fiber optics and advanced alloys. Space tourism. Rich travelers would pay millions for a trip to space. Scientific research. The city could be a hub for cutting-edge space experiments. But even with a booming economy, there's one final question. Who would control it? Would a space megacity be controlled by Earth, a private company, or would it be an independent nation? Space law is still evolving, but there's one certainty. Whoever controls the first megacity in space will have unimaginable power. But let's think bigger. What if, instead of one city, we built hundreds of them? A single space city would be revolutionary. But what if it was just the beginning? Imagine a network of space megacities, linked together across the solar system. Giant rotating habitats near Earth, mining colonies on asteroids, vast floating cities in the clouds of Venus. Over time, these cities could become self-sustaining, growing into a new civilization beyond Earth. Could this be humanity's true future? Could we become a spacefaring species living among the stars? Only time will tell. Building a megacity in space would be the greatest challenge in human history, but if we succeed, it could mark the beginning of a new era. A time when humans no longer depend on Earth, but instead live among the stars. What do you think? Would you live in a space megacity? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to keep exploring the future of space, subscribe to Stellar. Because the future isn't on Earth, it's out there.